everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Liz from Liz's Party Designs. Thank you for joining me today. I am coming to you today to show you a back to school chip bag. Now these templates can be found in my Etsy shop. They are available for Cricut and Silhouette software. Today I'm working in the Silhouette software. All these clip arts you see, some were bought at the Silhouette store. Some were found on Google, and I will take you step by step on how I did this today. Now, this is how you will receive your template in the file. Just as you see here, these frames are just for, uh, these can be used if you like. If you don't want to use them, just simply click on them and remove them. But I would remove them and place them on the side just in case you want to come back and use them. You will have them there, but it's up to you whether you want to keep them or delete them. Now, the nutrition fact label, I changed birthday girl to great student, so that'll be our serving size label here. Now, this is not the actual size of the template. It is enlarged to show you a better view of how I do it on the video. So this is my final look of the chip bag. I really love the colors. The red, white, and black really pop a lot, and I like the red because it just reminds me of a schoolhouse colors, you know, and the yellow too, like a school bus, and all of that, yellow pencils. So I kept all the colors within the scheme of that to match here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start by clicking on my frames that I don't want to use. So I'm not going to use these. I'm not going to use the oval shaped frames, but I am going to use everything else. Now for these logos here that you see, watch out preschool, here I come, watch out kindergarten, here I come, those I bought off of the Silhouette software store. So I'm going to take you to the Silhouette software store now. As you can see, I also bought this one where it says Hello Kindergarten, and you can see these logos are so very inexpensive, and there's so many to choose from. They're so cute. Now I'm going to click on the Hello Kindergarten and talk to you a little bit about the personal use and commercial use of these images that you purchase. Now if it's for personal use, which is what I'm going to use it for, it's just for the purpose of the video. I would purchase that one, which is 99 cents. For the commercial use, it's $4.95, and you want to read what you can and cannot do with the license purchase from Silhouette. A commercial license is required if you intend to use the design for commercial purposes. Under no circumstances can the file itself be sold or distributed. So I take that as I can make 100 shirts, 1,000 shirts, if I want to, with this logo, because I have the commercial license. I purchased a commercial license. What I cannot do is get this file, change the color of it or something like that, and resell it somewhere else. I cannot do that. I have to make something out of this logo in order to use it as a commercial license. So that's just a little insight on permissions for that to use. This one's really cute. I like this because you can make a teacher sign out of that or something. A shirt, you can make a shirt out of that. Again, they're available for personal use, commercial use. You could get an SVG, change the colors how you want, but even if you know how to do that already in the software, you can just get the print and cut and do it yourself, and with tracing tools and all of that. So this is the one I purchased. Watch out, first grade, here I come. But I bought the kindergarten one. As you can see, they have first grade, second grade, third grade, pre-K, they have preschool, and they have fourth grade, fifth grade. So I think, in my opinion, I made a sign out of this to take first day school pictures. I need to show y'all that. I'll probably have it. I'll have the picture attached here to this video, since this is more of the theme or more of the topic I'm talking about for today is back to school. So I will attach the video of that I made here in this video down below, or actually at the end of the video and pictures. It's a back to school sign. The child will hold it. You could print it at your, you could download and print, and then your child takes pictures with it first day of school. So um, I'm using that. I use that on my picture sign, and I use that on my chip bag. So let's go back to the chip bag. Here we go. So now I'm going to start with this frame back here. I want it to be that yellow, which is this yellow outline here. And I'm just going to highlight it yellow. Actually, I'm going to pick up the yellow that's in this chip bag already. I really like that yellow with the red. Yellow, red, and white go beautifully together. And a touch of black. So there is that. Now, since I already made it to be kindergarten, I'm just going to copy and paste it. You already saw where I got this from. You can also go to Etsy and find different, you could, the places to find these type of wording and stuff like that. I love it because the wording is there for me. The fonts are different. They're fun. They're colorful. And I don't have to do any of that work. I just pay the 99 cents and it's ready for me to use. I could go in there and change colors if I wanted to, but I love how the colors are already there for me. I don't have to do anything else. It saves me time, and the fonts are different, which I really like so much. So we're going to use that. It's already set in that way. Now for that, for the 2019 to 2020, you don't have to write that, but I did because, you're welcoming all your students for that school year. So the fonts for that actually is, I think it's Scribble. Let me click on it so that I could tell you the font name for that. Whoops, I need to delete that because the font name for that one is Scribble Box. And then I just highlighted each and every letter, and I try to, I did my best to match the colors up here where it's in the kindergarten wording. I matched the colors down here to the numbers. So then I also did a Google search, apple clip art. This little apple actually had a face on it, which I didn't want to use the face. I could have. Let me see. I know I had a face on it and I covered it up. Let's see. Yeah. It's really cute. It's a cute face, but I don't know. I think it was going to take away from what I was trying to do over here with all the colors and stuff. See, that's cute together. So this is kind of like the sign I made. It is also in my Etsy shop, ready for download and for use. Now, teachers can even print those and have those, have your kids take pictures, like a first day of school project. That's if you're willing to invest in the printing for the photos and stuff like that. Some teachers really do. Some teachers do all that. Then they have that picture to take home to mom or dad, grandma, or whoever, that it is that they live with or spend their evenings with or days with. So that's what I did here. I covered up the face just because that was what I wanted to do. You don't have to, but that was a Google search image, so that was placed here. So I'm just going to duplicate it and put it right over here. And I forgot to duplicate my numbers, so I need to get that. Duplicate. So that was a Scribble Box font. If you like that, just go to the font. I think I got it at the font, or just Google Scribble Box font and you'll find websites where you can download it into your software for use. Alright. Now this banner thing, I think I had it on my picture sign, so I just copied and pasted it from there and used it on my chip bag here. Now, for the top and bottom black bars, like I've said before, you can keep them or you can take them away. I really like to have them on my chip bags because when I go back to crimp the bags with my paper crimper, they leave a nice finished look. So you can remove them or you can leave them there. I suggest leave them there. Don't move anything off of your mat. All you simply have to do is, I don't think I send the files grouped on the Silhouette software, but if they are grouped, just simply highlight the whole thing, ungroup it, and you'll have each individual thing to pull apart and fill in with patterns, colors, or whatever it is that you want to do. Fill it in with. So we got that set up. Now we're going to fill it in this lighter gray shaded area with the white, with the red and white polka dot paper, and that is in my library. I believe that is from an Elmo digital paper set I got off of Etsy a few years ago. When I bought the file, it had so many sheets or lots of designs in it, and I really liked the quality of that set I bought. So I'm going to use that. I'm just going to simply type in red. Here it is. Whoops. So it was already popping up before I typed it. Here it is. And it's actually numbered because when I bought the file, I just wanted to download it immediately and I just didn't name them. I just left them numbered as, you know, the way I received them in the file, which way they were numbered. Now you can see I scaled out the pattern to make the dots a little bit bigger. You could keep them small or you could keep them big, make them bigger. So I'm going to click on our color panel here, and I'm going to click where all the little dots are. Go to advanced options. Now I'm going to scale out that pattern. I can make the polka dots bigger, more, way bigger, 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 and bigger. So I like kind of like the size it has already. So I think it's about 154 scaled out. Let's do 150 because there we go. We have like the little bit of pattern coming up from down up here. Let me see, 152 maybe? Actually it was higher. Let me do 145. Okay. Down a little bit more. Down, down, down. So it's 140, 139 to get this size of polka dots. What I'm going to do is place my banner just to where it's a little bit all in the front. And then when I finish doing this, I'm going to go ahead and print this and do an assembly video. Link down below with all the paper crimpers and stuff that I use to assemble these bags. Then I'm going to have to set up my hot glue and stuff. So let's go to the lighter or the darker shaded gray areas. And I want to fill those in with this red and white stripe paper. That was also part, I think that was a Dr. Seuss Etsy file set I bought off of, I bought off of Etsy. It was a Dr. Seuss color page set. Oh, look at me. I am typing in doctor like if that was what it was under. No, it wasn't. Okay. Now, I like the size of the stripes. I'm not going to make them any bigger or any smaller. But I am going to outline it with plain color. I want no color on the outline because I don't want any of these lines showing up when I'm printing. I don't think it will, but just to be safe, I'm going to put no trace line or no outlines, no color on the outlines. Okay, because it's showing up black and white here on my computer screen, which I don't think it'll print, but I don't want to chance it. And if I'm printing 20 of these, you're going to be pretty disappointed if you see those lines. Alright, so I'm going to click on the top and bottom black bars. Then I'm going to come over here and work on my my labels for the back side of the bag. So I want black glitter for the top and bottom of my bars. Let me see if it's under black glitter or if it's under, yep, it's under black glitter. Ooh, I wonder how the striped would look. I didn't even try to see how that would look. Alright, I'm going to enhance the glitter paper. I'm going to scale it out just a little bit because, excuse me, shift key, scale it out to about 69. That's pretty good. Because you're going to see a little bit of, like, it's a glitter pattern when you print it. No, not 69. Let's go up. Let me do 100. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to come over here to this little chalkboard. That was also found on the Silhouette store. So what I'm going to do is copy it and paste it. It actually said school days on it. I blacked that out because I do not want it to say school days. I want it to say the teacher's name, which is my last name. And I just put welcome to Mrs. Perret's class. Now, I mean, you could put anything in these bags for your kids. You can, even if you're a parent and you want to give these to your child for their class, just hand them to the teacher or whatever. You don't have to put food in them. You can put pencils, erasers, a stick of glue, I'm sorry. A little hand sanitizer is a really cute idea too. Something that the kids can always keep like for themselves, even though the class does, the teachers provide all that. Well, from the kids, of course, they bring their supplies, but it's like where they share everything. But the kids can have their own little personal one in their little box or something, and the stuff that'll be included in these, it will be a great, cute idea. Now, the Hello Kindergarten, like I said, was found on the Etsy store. I'm sorry, Silhouette store, not Etsy store. Okay, I forgot to group this, I think. So that's why it's not picking up the whole thing with the blue background. There we go. Group it and then duplicate it and bring it right over here to my nutrition label. And bring to front. Actually, I need to change the wording for that. So for the nutrition fact label, you will get it where it says birthday girl or amazing birthday. It'll say amazing birthday, I believe. You can just ungroup it, at least for the Silhouette software. Ungroup it and type in serving size is already going to be typed in. Great student. Oops, have my caps lock on. Sorry. Uncap. Okay, serving size one great student. So I'm going to place that down here on the label, group it, and bring it back up to my chip bag. And that is it. It is ready to be printed. I'm going to go ahead and print them out, or print one out. Like I said, these can be filled with erasers, pencils. Of course, the kids are not using pens, I don't think, in kindergarten. Those mini packs of crayons, that'll be cute. It has like maybe 4 or 5 little crayons in there. You can make them, put a little hand sanitizer. Any mini thing will fit in here. Maybe about 4 to 5 items will fit in here. You could just create your own little bag and give them to your kids. So I will be back with the assembly. See you in a minute. All right, everyone. So I am back now. This is the picture sign that I created, and it is also available in my Etsy shop. It's ready for download. Print as many as you want. Use it for signs. Even teachers, I mean, they can have these on their like their boards or door, or I don't know, anything that you can think of using this for, other than just have using it for pictures. You can make t-shirts out of it. You would have to print it on, of course, the let's see, the transfer paper for t-shirts and stuff like that. But anyway, because it will have the black, it will be on the black background. um, that'll be cute on a t-shirt as well for the iron on, I'm sorry, there you go, not transfer, iron on material. So what I'm going to do is I am going to trim, and this one says watch out preschool, here I come 2019, and then these little dots are like little chalkboard dots with the apple. That's the same apple I used on the chip bag design. So for this I am going to cut, and this was printed on cardstock paper. You can glue this to a piece of cardboard, poster board, something thicker, and if it's going to be handled a lot, I would suggest doing that. If you're going to take pictures with, let's say, a whole classroom, or you know, something like that, something where it's going to be handled a lot, I would make it place it on a poster board. If not, of course, your child can just hold it with his two little hands, and I wonder if I should have made it the long way. I still can. I could change it, but they would hold it like this in front of them to take the picture. And this is as big as it's going to print because that's the size that it was made to. It's 8.5 by 11 size sheet of paper. But my printer doesn't go print all the way off the edge of the page, so it might be a little shorter than that, or just a few hairs off, but not a big deal. Still a nice size paper, sign to take photos. This is so cute. I really love it, and I matched kept all the colors within the wording here. Now this one says preschool, but my chip bag says kindergarten. You can buy the set with whatever wording you want on it, whether it's kindergarten, preschool, or whatever you want to change it to, first grade and all that. So here's my chip bag. I am going to, this is how it came out, and I just printed it on regular copy paper. You can print on glossy paper if you want to, but I don't see any reason why. All they're going to do is tear it open. So what we're going to do is start to fold where the two patterns meet, which is the polka dot and the line, or the stripe pattern, to the back. The back has the stripe pattern, the front has the polka dot pattern. It's a little bit off, a little bit hanging over, just a little bit more closer fold, like so. And this side, same thing. Okay. Now, I don't have the things that I said you could include in here, but like I said, you can do a glue stick, the mini sanitizer, the mini hand sanitizers. I think I had one, but I would have to go get it. How about some notepads? Well, the kids are younger, so I don't know why if they would even need these. You could put little notepads. It depends on the grade that you're making these for. Let's see what else. This is not an eraser, but an eraser, a pencil. So all of that would fit in here. Let's see what else I have in here. These little drawers. Yeah, and that's about it. Just whatever you could think of to put in here that's related to school that they can use. I would definitely put that in. And maybe a piece of candy or a piece of, well, not gum because they can't chew gum at school. But something they could have in their little school box and stuff like that for their use. But for the video, I'm going to use a chip bag because I don't have all that other stuff to put in there. This was the Baby Shark one I did last time. I've already did a video on that. So I'm going to reuse that template or that chip bag. So I'm going to bring my glue gun over. And then I'm going to pull out my paper crimper so that y'all can see how it is to crimp the paper. Now I'm going to decide whether I want the flap over or under. I think I'm going to do over because the label's just like right there. So I am going to run a glue all down one side just so that I can get a, oh my, I'm all crooked today. Just so I could get a sleeve and open it up like so. So there's the back of the chip bag already sealed and ready to be filled. Just make sure I'm in camera good because I don't want anything cut off. All right, I love this bag so much. See how it looks in the front? Now we're gonna cut off this white part. It's gonna come all together once we have it all glued and put together. I just love everything about this bag. The colors, the fonts, everything. All right, so I am going to place my chip bag inside. Actually, you know what? Let me take that chip bag out really quickly. I'm going to glue. As you can see, on the chip bag, you're going to have this white line no matter what. There's no getting around it because when you print, the printer doesn't go off a certain, I guess, measurement. I don't know. It won't go off of that. It won't print fully on your sheet. It might. There might be a setting you can do, but I never mess with that. I leave that stuff alone because I don't want to start dealing with anything that could go wrong. So anyway, I will glue where that black, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but you're gonna see through the light where the black is at. Not the white part. I don't want to glue on that. I'm going to glue on the black part because I'm going to go back and trim that white part off. I don't want that white on my bag. It looks unfinished when you leave it. So I would suggest cutting it off. So now we have a pocket like so. And we have a pocket. Okay. I'm going to place my chip bag in there or whatever items it is that you choose to put in here. I've already gave suggestions on what you can use. You could take it from there or just place a snack in there if you want. This is a great idea for teachers too, or, you know, for the parents, for the child's new classmates. Okay, and then glue the top. And there we go. It's done. There's the front of the bag and there's the back. So cute. I already have a Christmas theme idea in my head going. But I will create that later on because I love this red and black together. So all I'm going to do is trim away the white part. I don't want any white on my bag at all. It'll just give it a clean, finished look. Okay. Cut that off. Now, I'm going to get my paper crimper and crimp the top and bottom of the chip bag. And that gives it a finished look. Okay, so I think it's this way. So I'm going to place my bag into the paper crimper. Just try to go in as straight as I can without it going crooked. Okay, give it 2 turns. And then again. There it is, the finished chip bag. There's the front, there's the back. I'll have pictures, and you've already seen the sign, so I think I'll go ahead and post that as well. Oh, I wanted to say this paper crimper. The paper crimper will be linked down below. You can find it on Amazon, and the link will be down in the video. Y'all have a great day.